You ought to agree to the definition and operation of logical operators such as all, and, or, not, if, then, therefore. You ought to acknowledge that concepts have specific and constrained identities. They are what they are, and they are not what they are not. The law of identity. You ought to not contradict yourself, or that your conclusions should not contradict your premises. You ought to acknowledge that premises must be true or false, and that there's no middle ground between these two attributes. Or you ought to acknowledge that the descriptions and constraints within each premise carry over and impact each other, right? So we've got operators, we've got the law of identity, the law of non-contradiction, the law of excluded middle, the law of transitive properties. All of these are just axiomatic assumptions. They're all just oughts that guide us through the deduction.